How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Week 5 update for the Gotenks account and Crystals, Sweet Crystals. Rank 33, my top rank ever, just hit for 50 crystals, and I have now been pretty comfortably getting top 50 for most of the past week. However, it was not always so smooth. It feels like a long time ago at this point because my fleet has actually grown a lot, and I'll show you what it's like now. But first, I recorded some footage at the beginning of the week of my frustrations with my fleet climb. It was like my last battle before payout, and it didn't go so well. Alright, I am less than 10 minutes from my payout, rank 59. I need to hit one of these two ships to get some crystals today. This fleet, even though it's almost the same lineup, is a little too strong. Look at the power level. I'm not going to click on everything. But look at these. There is a chink in the armor. I can probably kill this Phantom unless I'm getting dodged and then get on a 2-to-1 advantage. And the mace isn't too overpowered. It's just gear 8. Has the abilities, but it's gear 8. The other one that was rank 49 had gear 12. I already tried to beat this guy, and I lost once. So that's not encouraging. But I could see a path through. So see, it's all three of mine. Good hit. Give me a big hit. It's not quite what we need. I don't think this will kill. Okay, I did kill. That crit was lucky. Those dodges are lucky. Let's go for Xanadu Blood. Don't. Okay, I'll get to do a flip on that. I don't want him to go faster than... Dang it, I made both of them go first. Let's try to stun Xanadu. Didn't work. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Oh, the double tap! Already so many mistakes. Oh, I need Ahsoka to get by that guy. Of course I don't have target lock on him to dispel. Of course I don't stun. It's not hopeless yet. Turn meter. Dodge, that's good. That's a good thing to get dodged. One stun. Oh gosh. It hurts me. It physically hurts me. Okay. Need my ult in here. Survive, please. Okay, yes, you didn't attack. Oh gosh, they're all gonna die. Oh my gosh. Okay, this. But they're still gonna chew through it because, you know, that's how it works. That's how it works. Stupid hyperdrive fleets pissing me off. Well, that's it. That's what I deal with. It was looking good, and then it wasn't. It hurts. It literally hurts. I just can't kill things. They don't die. All I needed was a few things to go differently in this, and I'd hang on. Like, I think I made the mistake targeting Ghost. I gave it an extra chance to go before, like, I sped it up. Freaking Battleship, I hate the turn meter game mechanic, but I'm stuck with it. I let Ghost go both. I let both Ghost go. I didn't realize the turn. Oh, this is what I'm dealing with. This is what drives me insane. I could get it. So yeah, I was not a happy camper with how that played out, especially because I think I could have won if I brought in Plo Koon first, thinking about it right after I did that battle. Um, but it's fine. It's going better for me now. I mean, 50 extra crystals is nice. Back in 2019 when I started an account, I was actually able to get ahead early and start getting rank 2 in fleet really fast as a complete free-to-play. But that's sadly not possible anymore. But I am pretty much the only like non-hyperdrive player around, so I feel pretty accomplished with that. There's actually a couple cheaters in the shard, like that are just clearly cheaters. I reported one of them. This guy, Magical Mace. He always climbs. He climbed to number 1. Look at his fleets. I mean, like, you might say, oh, well, maybe he could have done it, but like, no, like the fleets are so bad. His best is TIE Fighter Pilot, which is actually decent. But let me show you the guy that he's been beating on a daily basis. This guy, Burger King of Angmar, which is a nice Lord of the Rings twist. He's got a Relic Hun and Chewie, a Home 1 fleet, and somehow he's winning, and they're not weakening for him. Maybe they are, and it's just really sneaky. But that guy definitely seems like he's cheating. There's another one that seems like, yeah, this one is even more blatant. Level 36, 1-star ships. Ridiculous. 2,000 power gear win, level 1 TIE fighter. I need to report that guy too. But yeah, they're like, I was actually happy sometimes because I was able to climb with them. Like, use them as a stepping stool, but they've just gone so far up. It's like, okay, impossible level, performance, and fleet arena, clearly cheating. And there we go, reported. Okay, so let's look at my actual fleets. I'll look at the roster in a second, but also I am level 71 right now, which is crazy. I'm gonna dive into some more of that, like the XP chart, a comparison to, I have a screenshot from my old account back in 2019 I want to do a comparison of. But let's look at fleets first. Oh, don't look at that. I want to talk about characters separate. Fleets are going pretty well. My Ahsoka's Starfighter, I feel, well, I'm super short on fleet currency. Like that just does, like, it's hard to get it. There is a possibility to get it in the raid store now, but I've only seen it once. Once you hit level 70, it pops up. But Ahsoka, very nice. Gotten her abilities pretty leveled up. I'm focusing on the pilots there, and I'll look at that in a sec. But 52,000 HP, 158 speed is looking good. A 5-star, 4-star Starfighter. He pops up way less in the Galactic War Store, but level 71, level 71 here. 5-star, working on 6-star. The TIE Silencer's up and running. I'm using it as a reinforcement, but I would like for it to be a starter, maybe at some point put, if I can make it work, put 5s in the reinforcements because he has a decent reinforcement ability. But Kylo Ren's coming along, he's almost 7 stars, and this is 4 stars. That is such a nice Cantina node I'm farming, and that's the actual fleet I'm using. Then Mace, oh, Plo Koon. I actually am close to getting him to Gear 9, I'll probably do that later today. Anakin, I unlocked his ship. But right now it's too flimsy to use. I don't have enough credits to level it up. So it's going to be a little bit before I use it. 29,000 health, it's just way too flimsy. It's too slow. He wouldn't play a role. I could have him reinforced, but even then, still too flimsy. In Mace, going good. Level 4 here. I'll be able to get to level 5 of the ultimate when I get to Gear 9. And what's really going to be sweet is once I get to Gear 11, which is gated behind, I think, level 85 or close to that, it's actually a pretty great ultimate. The rest of the stuff is gated behind, like the top levels are gated behind 7-star, which will take forever to get to, but I will be able to get that top level of the ultimate. So that's a quick overview of my fleets. And now I want to share some updates from the middle of the week where I unlocked both I got a hair to 5 stars, then I was able to unlock Thrawn and use Thrawn to unlock R2D2. All right, everybody. Today is February 1st. This is day, I don't know, 32 or something of the Gotenks account, middle of week 5, and I'm feeling good. Just had a Baconator, delicious, and I just got enough shards to take Hera to 5 stars. Now, what this means is I can unlock Thrawn, and then once I unlock Thrawn, I can unlock R2D2. Let's go in here There it is, 5. We're gonna have to use Zeb. Because I haven't even gotten Captain Rex to 3 stars yet. It's crazy. Sabine's 4-star too, but I developed him a little bit and gave him mods, just like pilot mods, just for ships. He actually has some speed there. His abilities are a few levels up. I don't know how. I can't remember how hard the 5-star unlock is. I remember doing 7-star. I had like most of my characters at level 80 or something, and it was pretty tight. Yeah, this is an old school Phoenix team. This is what I used in 2019 with Zeb in there. Oh, they're all coming in. I didn't want to. I knew they're all just gonna taunt. I didn't want to use that assist ability yet. Doesn't seem too bad. I want to use that because I like it using it on a non-buffed enemy. And Hera's hitting pretty hard herself. Gus is in here. He doesn't like when I'm talking to myself, i.e. running a video, and he walked all the way to the door. He's like, what is wrong with you? Why are you talking to yourself? Pick out the Steeler-ish characters. This one might be pretty easy. The R2 one, I feel like I could actually fail there, because I don't have a really developed Empire team yet. I mean, I got some, but I put a lot of gear I put on Mara Jade, and I can't use her for this. She's low star. But out of this maybe. But I am addicted to setting things up well for the next wave and everything. Look at Kanan's health bar. Like, he's looking like a... Like, the health bar goes into smaller and smaller pips only so long. And he looks pretty much like an endgame character. He's got like 20,000 of each. He's the only gear 8 I have. Start gear 7. And I want to save that taunt for when it's Thrawn. Saving all those special. I guess I might as well have done auto basic, but whatever. There he is. He looked better before they changed his model, I think. I like the old school look of Thrawn. I mean, I know this is the actual actor, and he also voiced Thrawn in the show, but I still prefer the other one. Oh, come on. Ezra is the workhorse. That taunt up. The nice thing about Thrawn is that Fracture is by and large the same at level 1 as it is at higher levels. It's just like take more damage when you level it up, so I don't have to like put ability levels into it. This one was pretty easy looking at it now. Got him. Thrawn unlocked. Just over 1 month in. And the extra crystals is very nice. I also got crystals for my login reward, and even though you probably just saw, I probably inserted before this clip, a whiny clip of me failing ships, but I got ship crystals today and yesterday. Getting a lot of crystals. Here he is. They took out his paunch that he has in the show. Okay. Trading droids are still scarce, so let's take them to level 50. Leave me with too much. My trading droid situation is still kind of painful, and just give him some gear. And now I'm to the point where I double check and see if anything is very contested. Let's go and spam upgrades. Oh, I have a lot of those. Okay. Good to go to gear 6. Nothing hard. The support, I feel like the support characters have the least contested stuff for me right now. Okay, can't get to gear 7. And I like these are so cheap with the raid currency. I have a lot of them. But Mark IV computers, the Mark IV stun guns, those are hotly contested. I cannot get enough of those right now. And I don't even need, I'm not gonna upgrade this. That's anyway. Let's go for maybe just some like whatever I have leveled up. Yeah, the like 2 dots. No. I have these just left over. Ooh, that's good. Probably give those to someone else. Maybe I gotta give them speed sets now. Sets. No, I'll just go full health sets. 12,000 health. Hopefully he's gonna hang in there for the R2 event. I don't know if it showed, but I am level 69, by the way. Obligatory nod to that number. Nice. R2, yeah. I don't need R2. I'm not gonna right now. I'm not gonna use him really for anything. With Palpatine in there. Moff, you're a little weak. But I literally can't upgrade him. Let's just do this. Oh, let's give him some mods. 4. Because I do think I could just fall on my face in this. For tenacity. Damn it. He doesn't have any protection. I know these aren't like really impactful, it's just I can't help but look at this stuff. What's the better 1-dot mod? Flat numbers are better. And I do have speed on. Alright, yeah, that should make him more likely to survive the night. And I don't have fully leveled up mods on everyone. But okay. I believe Palpatine is good enough here. And this is for all the marbles, is to unlock Mr. R2D2. And then I probably will not level him up. Oh, look at those health bars. Ugh. I need some stuns. And I'm gonna fracture R2D2 because he's the star of this show. He's shock you so you can't hide. I probably gotta lay that on R2 because R2 will be the hardest to kill. Aha, that did nothing for you. Man, TIE Fighter Pilot, I have him leveled up just for his ship. He's going ham right now. Oh no, he's free, he's coming out. Oh, I go on R2. Firefighter Pilot's the most useful one right now. Those dots out there, stun for 2 turns on R2. Awesome. He just melted. People are like, why don't you go to Imperial Troopers? You can get R2D2. You can get R2D2 with anything. I wasn't super sure I'd get it right away on this first try, but I did know it wouldn't be too long. Yeah, double feature unlock within 10 minutes. Sweet victory. Yeah, I guess. What do you think of that? Love the crystals. And I love how they give you extra credits too. So I now am an R2D2 owner. Yeah, here we go. Activate. Love it. Now he's gonna sit there at gear 1 for a while. I mean, I might level him up if I need droids in a Galactic Challenge or something, but I don't have standalone Rebel team. I've honestly, like, looking at my farming guide, I've considered when I do start getting CLS, since I don't feel like doing a bunch of Ewoks for a while. If I don't have C-3PO for a while, that's fine. I'll just run R2 as I'm gearing up later for Galactic Legend Leia. I'll just use R2 as the 5th in a CLS team, because if I have to have him high relics anyway, he'd be better than like a low gear R2D2. Yeah, that is the midweek update. So yeah, that was an awesome moment getting to unlock both Thrawn and R2. I feel like that's really fast in the cycle and things kind of snowball. Once I have a character at 5-star for the purpose of like using them, if I want to use them in an actual team, like sub-level 85 like this, 5-star is plenty. Like, I'm not going to get them to tier 12 or relics or anything. So if I want to use them, it's 5 stars is fine. However, you might be wondering what you're looking at. This is a trip through time, this screenshot. I don't know why I took it, but I took it on April 23rd, 2019. For an account I started March 18th or 19th, 2019. And I'm not sure exactly what day, but I was 184,000 power, level 68 seems like. And I was also working on Phoenix then. But you're going to see a stark contrast between the development of the roster back then in 2019 and now, because things being accelerated, double gear and everything is a crazy impact. It's huge. You don't realize it. If you start playing after they accelerate all this stuff, it is just night and day. And I only had one gear 8 here, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8 gear 7s, or 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 gear 7s otherwise. Darth Vader was gear 6. I had unlocked Old Doc, I guess. I was using the Akbar fleet, so I had been working on Akbar. But behind on the level in 184,000 power. Let's get off of this now and check the current roster. Characters. Beside things, the interface looking different. 391,000 GP. That is a huge contrast. And we sort by gear tier. How many gear 8s do I have now? I have 10 gear 8s. And then after that, another 6 gear 7s. That is so much higher. And I wasn't even paying close attention to the 7 stars in that screenshot. How many 7 stars do I have? 1, 2, 3... Just 3. Because like Hera was on a Cantina node, and Ezra was on a Cantina node, and then Kanan was not. So you had to just bounce back and forth between them. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 star. I mean, not too far off, but I'm about to have a 7th. Still way ahead. Still way more things under development. And it's not that I wasn't ready for Palpatine or Thrawn back then. If the event was around, I could have done them in one. But that was back before the Journey Guide. And the Journey Guide is the thing that made all events permanent after a while. Right now, we only have to worry about really recent events coming in a cycle. But back then, everything was on a cycle. So, like, starting an account, you had to really know what you were doing. And, like, almost pick a good time to start. You'd be like, okay, Palpatine's going to come back in a month. Thrawn's going to come back in 2 months. CLS is going to come back in 4 months. I need to be prepared for that. I unlocked JKR at 7 months. It's just the cycle how it worked. JKR also came at 4 months back then for me, but I wasn't ready. So you had to do so much more planning. Right now, you can just pick up and start doing stuff. The only thing you really need to worry about with timing is Fleet Arena. Otherwise, I'm just trying to level up as fast as I possibly can. I'm level gated for gear, like the next gear level. I need 74 on Mace to get up there. 5's just one more level, and I will be able to get him to gear 9, which is going to be sweet. I'll be able to get the Carbantes at any time. It's just next level. Probably be tomorrow night, like not one refresh or not 1 day reset, but 2. Ahsoka a little bit after that, 73. Also, what's nice is on these pilots and everything, I have been able to get most of their abilities to 7, and then I don't need to use those blue and green mats on them anymore. I mean, here's Skater on level 72. It's also level 72. I think Mace is completely. Oh no, he's got one more. So they're gated, and then after that, I can actually just start using them on the characters I feel like using them on. Kylo Ren, gosh, I'm trying to show you what I have. So, like, I got plenty of the purple mats from the daily web store box, so I'm not worried about those at all, which is super nice. I know that those are a big struggle without that extra boost. But the green and blue mats, they're just so scarce. It's like every day I can do a couple, 2 or 3. But it's just such a pain. Once I'm done with him, I'd like to give abilities. I'd like to develop like Yoda and General Kenobi more, but they're not impactful to fleets, which I really need to put all my eggs in that basket right now. Yoda's abilities are low. Did get him to gear 8, which is nice, and he's at easy gear because all these 5 gear pieces were easy to come by. I can also get him to gear 9. I'm just saving those pieces for, where is he? Plo Koon. Or I think I was actually past him. But Plo Koon, I didn't even realize I can get him to gear 9 now at level 71, but I don't have enough of this piece. I should have been prepping for it and saving up with the raid shipments, but I don't know, I missed it. So I'll get that soon, get him to gear 9, which will help his ship. But his ship it's kind of flimsy. I need to get back to farming his shards too. Almost 5-star, but it's one of the more flimsy ones, 35k health. But the turn meter game mechanic is nice, and it's like there's I want to start upping these abilities, but I can't get to level 68 yet, or 70 on most of the ships. I have it for Ahsoka, but not for most of them. It's just so many simultaneous bottlenecks that I know like it's to be expected. I feel like I'm doing a good job on things though. Like this is a lot of development, I feel. GK just got to gear 7, still level 1 abilities. I'd like to upgrade those. I cannot. And what was my credits are holding strong, 6.18 million. Still pretty good. Oh, I'd like Bastila gear 7 because I'm still using them in Arena. She's 4-star. Or Jade, I haven't been farming. I was going to stop Rex at 3-star and then just like let him sit there and wait until he was accelerated. But I relearned, I had forgotten, that you need 7-star characters to do the assault battles. So it behooves me to just never stop farming him, because Phoenix are important for 2 assault battles. And without him, it's going to be hard to get past like a few tiers of it. So it's going to take forever. But this is how it used to be. I mean, everything used to be single drop, so a hard node farm was like impossible. But so I need to keep that up and not take my foot off the gas. That's another reason I'm happy. I mean, they're accelerated, but I'm happy that I'm farming the Bad Batch now. Echo, like, if I have stuff left over, I'll hit his node. I'm going to hit it again because I've hit all the other nodes I want to. And it's got good gear, but I don't need him for the ship. So he's not a super quick priority. Hunter Tech 4 stars, Wrecker 2 stars, Jolie's at 3 stars, Zalbar's at 2, and I think Mission's at 2. And I'm not in a huge hurry for them. Grief and Mando 4 stars, Sabine at 4. Gonna need her eventually. Haven't farmed Moff Gideon since, preparing for the raid. Oh, and speaking of the raid, these videos are kind of all over the place, but I hope some people like that. I enjoy videos like this if I'm watching them. I was actually able to get a pretty decent score for like what I have. 202,000, that's not too shabby. All I have that I can use is Hera, Han, and Gideon, who are actually have great kits for the raid. Like I have these two are R8 for the raid on my main account. Hera, I haven't juiced up extra, but she's got a great lead. So they all have the evasion thing, the stack. So 200,000, that's nice. I was able to hit 2 of the individual milestones, which in the first few raids I did, I wasn't able to do anything. I wasn't able to get even 100,000. So you see it here. Previous attempt, I got kind of close. I reset once or twice, but I wasn't going to get anywhere. But yeah, 2 milestones, that's great, especially the tier 1, which I need more of. And they really front-loaded these milestones. If I'm ever able to get to like 3.5 million, pretty much the bulk of it. And then it's just the tier 3. So things are going well there. We're still kind of slow to get tickets, but you know, I'm just happy to be in a guild that does it. And now I want to take a second to talk about levels. I'm level 71 now, and I think that's a great pace. 5 weeks, level 71 is more than most people can get. I guess that doesn't show further detail, but it takes me 6,600 experience to get to the next level. And this is an important thing about leveling up in this game. At first, it's really easy. Like next level, like at the beginning levels, it's like 100. It's 130 for like all the way up through 24. So like up through there, most of the time, just leveling up gives you enough energy to get to the next level even. So it's really fast. It started picking up at what is it? Well, 33. It started adding 100 to each level up. There's a couple of jumps in there, but I have been working with this 100 extra experience to gain each level until you hit 70, and then it scales way more. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Cool. So level 70, level 69 to 70, 4,500 XP, 70 to 71, 5,500. Now when I'm dealing with 71 to 72, 6,600. It goes up by 1,100 each time for a while. Then it's just 1,000 after a little bit. But from 84 to 85, 20,000 XP. 290,000 just over it to get all the way to level 85. So far I've had a little extra on top of this. So I'm at right about 100,000 XP, which means I should get to, if the pace stays the same, and there's reason to believe it won't be exactly the same because you get a lot more experience right at the beginning with all the leveling up. It'll take me just under 4 months to get here. So 3 months and some change. We'll see. But leveling up is, you know, it's not negligible. It's something you really got to focus on. And that is one of the reasons that sometimes I opt to do mod refreshes instead of Cantina refreshes, just to accelerate growth, because you get 10 experience. You get 1 experience point per piece of energy, no matter what it is. So there's 10 energy there, 10 experience points. And then mods, it is the same. It's 1 experience point, one energy, 1 experience point. So 16. So mod energy, normal energy, it's cheaper, but you grow faster. And for me, going up in levels is super important because it's going to help me compete in ships. It's going to help unlock different things in the game. After level 65, I'm able to get into the guild activities, territory war, territory battle. We haven't won a territory war yet. Territory battle, light side geo, we got 5 stars. Not the best performance, but we are going to be doing dark side geo. I'm looking forward to that. I won't be able to do anything really or contribute. I'll just deploy, and I can have some platoons. But that's going to be good for growth. Getting there helps me use. There's other resources I can use to help accelerate growth, and everything really snowballs. So one thing that's changed recently is once I hit level 70, a lot of other items started popping up in this guild store. So this top row and then this piece, those were not there before 70. So this is kind of like the core gear. I still only want to use this gear for like this bottom stuff and not for characters because that's kind of a rip. Then it also added more ways for me to spend the raid tier 2 currency. So I might start stocking up there for when I do get to level 85. I was able to get up to 150 shards of Wampa. When I'm close to level 85, I'll probably finish off Wampa and then gear them up for Grand Arena, especially if I have an Omicron available. But right now, I was just trying to do that to not waste the currency. And then finally, the second credit slot showed up. And for a while, I was thinking that fleet currency here wasn't a thing yet for my level. But one time in the past 2 days, it's popped up. So there is fleet currency available. I'm saving whatever I have right now for that fleet currency. It's really important. Like if I could just level my ships up and start getting their ability levels up, that's going to be a huge deal. So it's just a pain. And like people know it's a pain, but I just hate it. I already have Geospy at 80 shards. So that is ready to get 4-star. I just need to unlock Spy. So I think after I get Kylo Ren to 7-star and his ship to 5-star, then I'll move over to farming Geospy. I also need to work on Geo Soldier's ship. I was thinking I wouldn't do that, but I think for the 5 4-star Darkside ships, that's my only option right now. Sunfac is seeming too slow to work on. And I would like Boba Fett's ship as well as an option, but that's also too slow. So I got 2 that I've been using in just Fleet Arena, and they're ready. Another one that I just need the character unlocked, and that is at the 4-star. But I also need them to be strong enough to unlock 5-star Executrix. You can see mine is kind of weak right now. Gear 6. Might have to bump him up. So First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter is... I got a couple shards for it. As we get closer, I don't need to rush it now, but as we get closer, I'll need about 18 shipments of these, and then unlock the pilot, and then I should be good to go. And that unlocks the 5-star event for Tarkin unlocks at level 75. Honestly, I don't need to truly worry about it until level 78. That's when that Zeta event opens up. And then I need 5 stars for that, but they can be of any alignment, and I feel like I'm going to be fine there. I already have 2 already at 5 stars, 2 more close on the way, 3 more close on the way, so I should be fine to actually do the ability mats event. I just might need to juice up my Executrix, my Tarkin a little bit. But he's not going to get any prestige, because all prestige has to go to this guy, because this is my long-term workhorse until I get Negotiator. So things are looking in order. There's all kinds of stuff to focus on, but feeling pretty good about it. All right, so ships are going fine, and that is my ship plan. With each currency, what I'm working on, if Hera gets close to 6-star, or actually close to 7-star, then I might start farming Chopper again. But I have Thrawn unlocked. I have Palpatine unlocked. I'm not in a huge hurry. I finished off 5, so he is 7-star. So now I'm actually going to work on Boba Fett to get another bounty hunter. And hopefully I get his ship up and running at some point too, just as a miscellaneous ship. And also a Millennium Falcon unlock is something that's on my mind. Not necessarily Executor in the near future, but the Millennium Falcon will be nice to get, and I need bounty hunter ships for that. Stormtrooper Han is on the list too. Most other stuff I feel comfortable ignoring, which is great. Squad Arena, obviously I've been finished with Mace Windu for a long time, and I unlocked Newt, but I'm nowhere near it, having enough Separatists to do the Padme event right now anyway, so putting a pause on that, getting important gear as it comes in, as needed. Actually, I'm going to take that. But I'm not in a rush for Leia. Like, the 10 shards per shipment is so fast. I'm close to 5-star on her, not even close to thinking about CLS. You need all 5-star there, which means I'm going to need Old Ben and Farm Boy Luke are going to be easy because they're the 200 apiece shipments. Stormtrooper Han's going to hold it up, and then R2D2 because I'll need 7-star Empire. So things that can wait a little bit. Galactic War. I'm starting to run out of my surplus from the initial hoarding. I'm not buying Spies, Starfighter anymore. I'm buying Ahsoka's ship, 5 ship, TIE Fighter, Geo Soldier now. If I get Ahsoka's ship to 6-star and then Barn Starfighter, I'll probably not take a break on. But if I get TIE Fighter to 6-star, I'll probably take a break on those and focus just on the Soldier ship to get that to 4 stars. Never buy mods. And then, yeah, here, I can buy a few shipments a day. I get like 1,300 from the rewards. And then between 1 and 200 from daily activities. I am still just focusing on my fleet arena in this currency. General Grievous, I know he's hard to come by. He doesn't really fit into any of my plans for a long time. So even though he's rare, I'm going to hold off on him. And he's also not accelerated. I resisted the urge to get like 5 shards or anything, or Ahsoka, because I was getting them fast enough anyway. I haven't been buying Darth Vader's ship. So I have to be controlled in this. So I'll get 2 more shipments that'll refresh in an hour 28 and then move from there. Or didn't get 2. I couldn't spend it if I wanted to. There's no options, but I'm buying gear because I'm impatient. I just want the gear. With the get 1, I'm not planning on Malak or gas for a long time. And even when I do, there is other options for them now too. So you can get them with this currency. So that's going to be a lot faster. And I saw how fast I was getting it like this. That is going to be fast once I decide to do it. So I do not feel the need to hoard an insane amount of get 1. There's also like another thing you use it on is Wampa. It's just really a lot cheaper with the raid tier 2 currency. So useful gear that pops up, ships sometimes. I haven't been focusing much on the ships. I use this a couple of shipments to get Hera up. Charge shop, I don't get to buy something here from here often because I'm not hitting any extra shards, but once I'm done with Kylo Ren and just farming a ship, I'll get some more there. Yeah, a lot of things, a lot of different directions. Still farming every bronze team I possibly can. And miscellaneous concerns, so like these little events that pop up from time to time, that require different factions. The Omega battles, I like to have kind of a broad approach just so you can participate in as many of these as you can. Like I'll be able to do this with clones. 5s can probably solo this themselves. But yeah, I have clones, like this I have rebels. If you don't have, I don't know, if you're just focusing on one team, you're going to miss out on a lot of random stuff. I was able to get the 30 box for this Galactic Challenge. Even though it's Afra, this was actually so much easier than Maul. I was able to get, I think I got it almost in just one battle, because I just used Phoenix. And I beat this node, got offense up enough with Captain Rex's AoE. And Chopper's assisting from his basic. But yeah, this is going better. It's all going kind of well. So I think that's enough of an update for now. I don't think there's anything else I'm missing. I've talked about almost everything. Ooh, Darth Vader. You should go up. Yeah, let's just get him up. Why not? I'm not really using him for much right now, but when the next set of dark side stuff opens up, these are easy to get now. That's easy. His only gate here is this computer that everyone needs. Required level 64. My training droids are still hurting. I even have to get him from level 54 to level 60. But since the levels are taking a long time to get now, that means I have more time in between levels to build up some training droids. So right now, I do have to focus on just pilots. And that is it for now. I'm going to stop it there. Thanks so much for watching. This is level 71, week 5, rank 33 in Fleet Arena. Super happy about that. 4th in top 500 for Squad Arena. Jedi are a lot of fun to use as well. Thanks so much for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. How is your account doing? I know a lot of people have started a new account in 2024, so I'd love to hear from you. Thanks, everyone, and see you guys later.